Welcome back, everyone. J-Bone here for Total Nonstop Impact Talk for Impact fans. We are here for tonight's live reaction to Impact Wrestling. BTI should be starting momentarily on the YouTube. And yes, I know exactly what everybody is going to be talking about in the see Bell's boy beat me to it. Yes. And that's not even half of them, Bell's boy. I'm getting updates by the minute. What I'll probably do is I'll go over the list when like between BTI and Impact, because there'll be a break between the two on YouTube. That'll be a great time to catch up on the list. I mean, if you want to drop the latest names in there, that's fine. I'm not going to talk about it while we are doing the live reaction. We'll save that for, the proper time. Minute 40 something left. Damn, that's loud. Holy crap. Why is it? Sometimes it feels like it's like just deafening. And I always have my volume like 50%. And then sometimes it's just blistering in my ears. Some really shocking names. I mean, really shocking. I'm going by a couple different sources here. Obviously, you have your names in there. So these are the ones that I've got: Scarlett, Karrion Kross, Frankie Monet, aka Taya Valkyrie, Hit Rose, B Fab. I have no clue who that is. Ember Moon, very talented young woman. Nia Jax, that's a shocker. Keith Lee, what a shame. I'm expecting his wife to be next, unfortunately. But there's a ton of Biff Busick, aka Oni Larkin. 20 seconds to go. So many names. So yeah, crazy. And while the cats are trying to come into the office, they've been absolutely cuckoo today. So no kitties today. No kitties. Grab my notebook. Yeah, see, like the countdown was deafening, and now the episode itself is, I can't even hear it. Oh my God, these cats. I'm going to lock them in the freaking closet, I swear to God. I know, bad cat daddy. All right. BTI. That's an interesting little intro. They like walk to the camera. It's kind of cool. I like it. Oh, these cats. God bless America. I swear. Impact and Eagles. Damn, dude, it's been a bit. Right, Justin Miller? Yeah. Crazy. All right, so we got highlights here from last week. Whoops. Oh my God. My door is going to be shredded wheat by the time I'm done being live tonight. I swear to God. Eddie Edwards, Hang on. I'll be right back. Very sorry about that. Yeah, that opening to last week's show was wild. Loved it. So how's everyone doing tonight? Outside of all the chaos in the wrestling world tonight. Let me know like what you guys are like snacking on or eating on. That's usually what I ask you guys. And let me know what you're most excited for tonight. Me, I can't wait to see Minoru Suzuki just slaughter everybody. Josh Alexander comes to the ring, whooping ass. Let's get this thing on 1080 DP. There we go. Justin's got some leftover pizza. Maya Yim, yeah, we saw that one coming, unfortunately. You saw Keith Lee, and you kind of knew that, unfortunately, the missus was going to go. I mean, they might as well just let John Morrison go because they don't know what the hell they're doing with him, anyways. Oh my God. Dude, this Minoru Suzuki, I haven't seen a ton of his stuff, with the exception of the last like few years and high profile feuds. But it's, dude, this dude is crazy hardcore. I'm loving it. Yeah, Spells Boy, I saw that name. And you know what's crazy? Davy Boy Smith worked a dark match, was hired for 3 months, and let go. They didn't do anything with him. Talk about a bunch of morons. There's going to be so many free agents over the course of the next 3 months. A different Tony Khan type individual could come in and create a whole new company with everybody let go. Legit. There's that many free agents out there right now. Crazy. This this segment was great. Scott Demore trying to get control of Josh Alexander, he's choking out the ref. Scott DeBoer, I can't believe he has like regular colored hair left on his head. It should be like all. It should be all white by now, you know. Eva Marie is gone. I'm waiting for the big one to come down. Like, you know, Roman Reigns is like, sorry, man, you get like $3 million a year, you're gone. Yeah, that's okay. They're still, I mean, they can get out of their 90-day thing if they really want to, if they've got like good backup to do it. You know, depending on who it is, you know, if they got a little say so, maybe some legal backup. Um, the majority of these are going to have 30 days. There's only so many of these that are actually from the main roster. But look, here's the positive thing. As much as we all say, "Oh, screw the WWE, screw NXT, whatever," they give these guys 3 months to like sort things out. They give them 3 months of pay, and if there's an international problem, they work with them to make sure they get things squared away before they stop paying them. Well, that's what I heard. Like everybody's situation is different, but especially for, you know, stuff like that. So I'll give them credit for that. But yeah, it sucks. It's yeah. Yeah. NXT is 30 days, main roster, 90 days. Yeah. So here's Moose asking Minoru Suzuki to join his team. Dude, Minoru Suzuki, Moose, and Morrissey. Shut up and take my money. I cannot wait for that tonight. Gargano's gone too. Oh, like by the end of the year? Or I was like, shit, he was just on TV, I heard. All right. BTI match. Myers, VSK, and Ziki Dice versus Rich Swan, The Mac, and Sam Beal. That's going to be fun. I hope they give that a decent amount of time. His contract's coming up soon, yeah. Turning Point, November 20th. Just a few weekends away. We got highlights from the main event last week. Chris Sabin versus Ace Austin. That was incredible. No, Prime Video. I do not want to watch that. Thank you, though. Oh, TNI is live? Awesome. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, now the phone's starting to blow up. Oh my God, are you seeing this? Oh my God. It's like nails on a chalkboard. Jiminy Christmas. Excuse me. Yeah, it's gonna be ugly. Look, I don't want that to like you guys could discuss it in the chat. I'm not going to tell you what you can and can't talk about in the chat. By all means, go ahead. But I don't want it to consume tonight's um, show. You know, just tonight we're gonna have a good show tonight. A lot of great matches are on the docket. We'll save it for news. We'll discuss it a little. We'll compile a list of releases. Because I'm sure we'll get one by 9 o'clock tonight when we go live. Well, it's 9 o'clock here my time, but you know what I mean. So yeah, Oni Larkin is another one. It's like, oh, we made all this money. Let's fire a bunch of people. It's about that time. We haven't done that in what, a couple months? Yeah, let's do that. God, it's just ugly. So fucking ugly, right? This match, holy shit. Spinning springboard DDT. This is awesome. So let me know what you're most excited for tonight. Trying to get away from the news a little bit. OMG, fill in the blank got released. We'll talk about it. We're not going to ignore it all night. We'll talk about it, but I'm trying to stay focused a little. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Sinuses. Oh, do you want to hear? I don't know how many of you saw the throwback on Tuesday. Or heard about what I talked about yesterday in the news on Smash, but I'll be filling you guys in on some really interesting Hollywood news if you haven't heard. Madman Fulton. WWE rip. Man, this is probably one of the best quarters they've had. Do you know how much money they made during the pandemic? They made an absolutely ugly, disgusting amount of money during the pandemic. Don't ask me how. I don't understand all that shit, but it's true. No, I'm not going Hollywood. I mean, I could. But no, I'm not. What would my audience say? Kidding. Yeah, tremendous main event. Giamilla, it is not that warm out to wear something that short. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Wear what you want, girl. Wear what you want. They always look great on here. They always do. I'll give them that. They don't look like, like they just whipped some shit out of a closet. They always look like $1,000,000. So who's winning this? Who's winning this 3-on-3 tonight, folks? That's coming on soon. Soon. Nummy. Tastes like Tang. Joe Doring versus Heath. That was cuckoo. That ended in a no contest, right? That was a lot of fun. Joe Doring is coming to Blizzard Brawl. 10 minutes from my house. Can't wait. I'm still debating in my head going. Not sure if I should go. Gotta wonder how many other free agents might show up at this show in December. I'm sure David Hero's on the horn right now with half of them. Hey, what are you doing in December? You're going to be free, right? It's actually like December 4th. It's exactly a month from today. So there you go. 30 days. Boom. Oh, Mayor, I feel bad for you, brother. That's horrible. Well, I hope that um I hope everything gets fixed and you get your home back. Yes, I understood. You're not renting an entire hotel. You That'd be kind of funny. I bought a hotel. Eric Young is back to being 100%. You gotta think about that for a second. He's one of the most talented individuals on the roster. Get a guy like that back in the ring in this company? Shoot. You better look out. I love Stryker. The power play. He's talking all hockey terms. That is a good question. How long has EY been ready to unleash hell? See, what's great about Impact Wrestling, though? They don't rush you. They don't make you hit the ring and do all this other crazy stuff like some other company would. Just steps over Heath. The disrespect is real. Yo. Oh, it's going to be a crazy night, folks. I can feel it. I got goosebumps. Crazy, just crazy. going to be really interesting to see what happens to VBD now. Matthews says everyone needs to be on high alert. Hell yeah. Better be looking over your shoulder. Gianna Peraza versus Su Yung. 20. Oh, this is during 2020. Oh my God, there's no fans there. This was wild. Oh, this was great. She sprays a mist on the canvas, and then Gianna Peraza just bashes her over the head with it. Oh, and then puts her head in the chair and does the Venus. What is it? Venus de Milo? What is that? Crazy. Swag fan, what is up, brother? Swag fan. Hey everyone, just heard the news. Is it true? Yes, Swag fan, it's true. I'm Batman. No, Su Yung is unconscious here. Why didn't they just call the match? That's crazy. Do your job. Raise the hand. 1, 2. Oh, no. See, I would have called the match right there. I forgot about this. I totally forget. She gets up and she caught Deonna Purrazzo with the mandible claw. Insane. Insane. No, you may not steal my lollipop. No. That's true, Chris Roberts. That's true. They did great. See that, and that was a great thing. And I've talked about that before. Everyone's done something different. You know, they all presented stuff in their own way during the pandemic. And each one succeeded in different ways because of it, you know. Bill should be in here soon. God, I forget this match. Yes, I did, Mayor. I did see the match. It was short but sweet. Skylar took care of Chelsea Green in short form. That's got to be the shortest match I've seen on Impact Wrestling in a while. So I'm not really complaining. Like, and I don't want to overthink it either. You know, it's just whatever. But it was cool. Good for Skylar for winning. Can't wait for this. Mickie James versus Madison Rayne. Knockouts Championship match. Speaking of Bill, is he in? Is he? He's in. There he is.
Get out!
Hit the wrong thing. There we go. What's up?
How much? How you doing here?
We're doing, man. We're doing. Everybody's losing their mind over the news and everything. So yeah, lots of different discussions going on in the chat right now.
I gotcha.
Crazy list. I'm in the process of compiling it as we speak.
Yeah, not crazy because it's still a lot of the NXT, right? And that was going to change. Like this was like the last round of people they brought into NXT when they had a different philosophy.
Well, it's a lot of main
Those people
roster,
met
too.
the old. Oh, is it a lot of main roster? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. About half of them so far are main roster. I've seen a lot of names that I had never even heard of from NXT, but it's been at least a dozen or more names. The list is long.
It's growing
and distinguished. Yes, it's not just a few people. They went. This is another black. Fill in the name of the
Black Thursday.
Fill in the blank of the name of the week of the yeah. Oh, but they did great in their third quarter, Bill. Isn't that great?
Well, J-Bone, this becomes an interesting and difficult conversation because when you have rosters that big, it's tough to make money in the current situation that's going on in the world. So you got to be careful. You can't sign everybody.
No, I know.
We're coming up with some intel. We intel time.
Here we go, George Iceman.
Iceman. Speedball. Oh. You didn't break that, Iceman. How dare you?
Wait a minute, I gotta rewind that.
So pretty much that Eric Young is cleared to compete in ring. That's the big takeaway.
Oh, okay.
FYI on Speedball Mike Bailey being signed, and Eric Young is cleared to compete, baby. Which is the opposite of normal Eric Young.
Right.
It's not pathetic. It's
proud as a peacock.
Oh, yeah.
This is what I'm here for, J-Bone. Boo, VSK. Boo.
What are you talking about?
Oh, are you at the match? It's just they're having the intros for the BTI match of the week.
I thought VSK was like your guy.
VSK, my guy. Get out of here. He's no Matthew Palmer, but I thought me and Palmer, we were supposed to make up and be buddies. But he, I believe, got injured, and so he wasn't at Sammy's show on Saturday. I was ready to bury the hatchet with old Palmer.
Oh, that sucks.
No, Palmer didn't make it.
Justin Miller, such your mouth.
Look at the new shirt I picked up.
Dude, that is sweet. Who's on there?
Who else?
Oh my God, that's a Sam Beal shirt?
The Beal man.
Now, is that his through PWTs or?
Well, it was his. I don't know if you can buy it anywhere else, like PWTs. I doubt it. This is tie-dye. But I got it from him at the merch table. He was also in Iowa on Saturday.
Dude, that is an amazing shirt.
Yeah.
Can I ask you how much it was?
$25 for tie-dye. Sam Beal. I'm sure if you message Sam Beal on Twitter or like tag him, I'm sure he'll put it out there where like you can get it. I don't know if he has a merch shop online. I'll look into it before the show tonight. But yeah, it was a must. And it was funny because I picked this up before the show on Saturday. A surprise appearance by Caleb with a K during one of the matches. So he sold merch at intermission. He had the Caleb with a K shirt, but it was the same tie-dye. Because I probably would have bought a Caleb with a K shirt, but it was the same thing. It was like the Kodak Caleb with the K symbol on blue tie-dye. I'm like, I can't leave with two blue tie-dye shirts. If he just had a different tie-dye, I probably would have picked it up. And I'm not like J-Bone. J-Bone's Mr. Tie-dye.
I mean, if
I'm
you
an occasional
had
tie-dye.
Oh, dude, I'd be hippie all day long. You should see my underwear drawer. I'm kidding.
Oh, smell that.
Like if you came there with like a significant other,
then you
buy the other one for your significant other.
Could have one of each, yeah.
Yeah, you walk
tie-dye tandem, but not with the same person on there.
I make that joke because I did that back in like the summer of '93.
Oh, summer of '93.
I had a tie-dyed blue baseball jersey, just like what you're wearing, but it was just blue and white tie-dye. But it was a baseball-style button-down jersey, and it was amazing. And I had one, and my girlfriend had one, and we just walked around Summerfest all day, and people looked at us like, and we're like,
TNI.
We're like, you ain't as cool as us.
I like it.
Oh man, the memories.
Chris, Sam does not do the finger sniff. I wanted him to bring it out. I thought he should have.
Oh, like on the indie show? Be like, bring it back just one night.
One night only. Let's all sniff it.
The sniff. Sicky Dice. Oh, just caught a major headbutt from Sam. Dude, that head is massive underneath all that perm.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and I'll give it, because I forget who mentioned it. Was it you? Was it someone on the panel, J-Bone, last week? Or I forget, it was one of the listeners. Mentioned that there should be a Sam Beal versus Brian Myers, hair versus career match.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Well, I brought it up to him after somebody mentioned it, I think, last week. I'm like, Sam, you'd never put the hair on the line. He's like, only if Brian put his locks on the line, then he'd consider it. He doesn't want his career. He wants his hair.
Right. See, like, Brian Myers has had short hair, so
he has. He's more used to it. We've never seen Sam with the short hair. It would be a shock to the system.
Getting used to seeing him live. He's got Sam Beal in a headlock right now.
Am I the only Impact fan with 2 Sam Beal shirts? I have 2 now.
Might be. You're a maniac. You also went to about 20 shows this past weekend, right?
10 shows, 4. Who's counting? But 4. You technically across only 2 states, but there was a lot of states in the middle.
Well, you drove all over the place. You drove from your home state to Chi-Town over to Ohio.
Oh, Iowa.
But Iowa. Oh, excuse me. I was thinking they were.
I did go through Ohio on my way, though.
Well, yeah. See, man, it's
the H word. What's the H word?
Hassenpfeffer? I don't know. Oh, hair.
Oh, there you go.
There's your man, VSK flexing. I mean, sorry.
VSK. Come on, man.
I'll tell you what, though. It's guys like him 6 months from now. I have a feeling we're going to be talking drastically different about.
And you know what? It could happen, J-Bone. But right now, he's acting a little too cocky for what he's accomplished so far.
look who he's sitting under the learning tree of Brian Myers. Brian Myers.
I know he's under the learning tree, but out of all the guys, VSK had the least charisma for me. You know, me and obviously Sam Beal, Ziggy Dice, Manny Lemons even. I feel the zest for life.
He just kicked the perm off of the head of Sam Beal there.
Well, how dare he do that? And come on, look at those trunks. They're the freaking Islanders Gordon's Fisherman style gear. That's horrible. Do better.
That's sexy. Dude, we need some Willie Mack and Swan in this match.
We do need to. Sam's just hanging out here right now.
Oh, spine on the pine. Lay down, Brian.
That Brian Myers.
Time for Sam Beal to tag it in. Here we go. Swan gonna clean house now. Boom! Look at that. Just took out the corner. Ooh, little juke and jive. Ooh,
Richie!
Back swing, punch. Dude.
Oh, Willie. Oh.
Willie flying. Whoa, we almost took out the railing. Settle down,
yeah.
Willie.
We're almost at the same point right now, so that's good.
Yeah,
that's
that is good.
It's good,
usually we're about a half a minute off.
Yeah. Well, the cable's usually all over the place. But YouTube was usually about 30 seconds, 45 seconds. Yeah. This isn't bad.
Oh, damn. Oh.
Who knew? Who knows? Maybe tripping that circuit breaker is what I needed to get everything all lined up.
There you go. Whole house went.
It's like, what are you doing? It's like, I'm old. My house is like, I'm old. You got to take your time with me.
Needs a refresher. Cutter. Sam Beal dying for the tag in.
Saw Rich Swann as well in Iowa. Congrats to Rich Swann as the new Revolver champion.
Oh, no shit. Who did he beat for it? I don't even know who was champion.
It was a ladder match featuring quite a few individuals. Big win for Sam over Brian Myers. I know those people.
Wow. That's a huge win for Sam right there.
It's all about the perm.
So let me ask you a serious question, Bill. Sam Beal getting this win? Do you see Sam Beal becoming a soldier?
Ooh. Well, so far, they're his only allies, really, right now in Impact Wrestling.
Poor guy.
So he's got the soul glow, too, so maybe.
Oh. All he needs is a little sheen on it. I may not have hair, but I know, Bill. I know. I grew up in Milwaukee. I know.
How about that Gia Miller? She came serious. She's showing up Josh Matthews on the fashion tonight.
Oof. Walking the catwalk.
So they're actually on the stage right there in Vegas.
I like that. That's kind of cool. I like that. Did you see the intro?
Which maybe they were doing some of that in Nashville.
Did you see the intro where they both like walk towards the camera?
I did. I like that.
Yeah, that was cool.
Because I was watching the first 15 minutes on Access. Then I went to set up and then blew the fuse. Then got everything all sorted out again.
All right, where's my notification? There it is.
I like how right after BTI ended, Random Wrestling Podcast showed up talking about the releases instead of going right into Impact. Come on, man. YouTube.
Yes.
Be better. Should know.
Right.
Should know better.
All right, 15 minutes and
That's our time
change.
frame, 15.
Yeah, perfect. All right, so here's a list that I've got so far. I know there's more than this, but here's the main ones.
And we just want to go over the list. We want to any opinions as we go through the names. How do you want to handle this, J-Bone?
Right now, I just want to. I mean, we could talk a little bit more about it during news. Because I know different sheets have different lists, and this is really.
Yeah, I think people are kind of going as they kind of see them.
Like I went to former. Okay, now here's. All right, so here's another couple new ones. While I'm waiting for these pages, these PW Insider pages take forever to load because there's so many ads on them.
Okay, all right, so about 14 and a half minutes.
Maya Yim is
okay,
released.
So former Impact wrestler.
Her
Jade.
husband, Keith Lee, gone. Which is sad.
Keith Lee. Yeah, Keith Lee. I remember seeing Keith Lee when he first started in Ring of Honor with Shane Taylor. And that was one of the guys I was telling my friend at the time. I'm like,
I love that tag team.
And it wasn't a knock on Shane Taylor, but seeing Keith Lee in that team, I'm like, Keith Lee there, that's a star right there.
And Shane Taylor slimmed up. He lost a
he did. Like he's really I thought he was good, but I thought Keith was like, if there was a guy in the tag team, he was going to be the guy. But you could almost say he did almost like a Josh Alexander, where nobody thought Josh, like they always thought Ethan was the guy because he was the talker. But Shane really, he did a lot to improve himself, like a ton to improve himself.
Right.
That guy's going to be a big asset wherever he goes, say after Ring of Honor's issue as well. Crazy week we've had here.
Eva Marie, gone.
Not a surprise. That wasn't. But they went all that effort just to bring her back recently, right? Like they knew what they were getting with her, so that's more bad creative over there. They didn't have this planned out well.
Why? This is a big name. This is kind of a shocker. Lots of different opinions on this one. Nia Jax.
That is a surprise.
Yeah.
That's definitely confirmed. Like that's definitely confirmed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Could it really be the unsafe working issues finally came to roost because they're taking their chances doing that because she's got the name, man. That's family might not be happy at this.
See, the Rock's not even coming back. There was rumors.
I'm not even talking about him, but you have so many other members of the family on that roster.
Oh,
I'm sure none of them are thrilled.
Well, even then, it's like, what are you going to do? You know, you're going to keep her around and wreck some more wrestlers' lives?
Well, that's an issue. That's an issue. And usually, if it happens to the right people, i.e. Randy Orton, what do you get? A half dozen people fired for him not liking how they worked with him in the ring?
Right.
Over the years?
Karrion Kross and Mrs. Karrion Kross are gone.
I won't pass my judgment on it at this point.
I hear you. I already did in the Discord.
Did you? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll wish the best for them, but it's probably better not for Impact to show interest in either of them.
Right. Well, considering how they left, too.
Yeah, correct. I'm not a fan. It was very unprofessional.
It was, in my professional podcasting opinion, it was the most unprofessional way to be professional. Yeah. Ember Moon.
Mrs. Palmer.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that those two are together. Hit Rose B Fab. I
have no clue who that is. If that's a new name for somebody that I do know.
You know who Swerve is?
Yes, Shane Strickland. Big fan.
Shane Strickland's crew is Hit Row. It's the girl. It's the girl from that group.
Okay.
So
I honestly maybe I've seen in passing, but
you probably have seen her,
yeah.
but yeah. Like, you've seen like a picture advertising the group talking about him, yeah. Frankie Monet, aka Taya Valkyrie.
I hope that this worked out for her in some way because it doesn't look like it did on paper, but obviously she's more than welcome. She's like, obviously she's the name I think everybody in that locker room would be happy to have her back, and she's always had a role. I get it. You take the effort, but once NXT changed, I think we said it multiple times. She either had to go to the main roster or she was not going to stay there. And would they be able to give her a spot on the main roster?
I had to giggle about this. This isn't a release, and not that I want to make fun of hearing loss because I suffer from the same thing. But Michael Cole reveals he's suffering from massive hearing loss. Well, when you have a boss like Vince McMahon screaming in your headset X amount of hours out of the week, of course, you're going to have hearing loss. But
yeah, in this type of operation, because you got to think about it, because he does have to have an earpiece. So he can't, like, if you were working a roadie or if you're in a band, if you're touring massive stadiums, which that promotion has done for decades with him, it's loud in there a lot of the time. Yes. Like, you really need ear protection. And he is a person right down in the thick of it that hasn't had ear protection all these years.
Right.
So, not a huge fan of Michael Cole's work, but definitely sorry to hear that. Right. Hopefully he can help get that addressed.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like hearing aids and shit. All right, here we go. Here's some more names. Gran Metalik and Lindsay Dorado. So the rest of the Lucha Party is now gone.
Interesting.
Because the 1/3 of them
formally released. He never went anywhere yet. Because he's available to sign, right?
Kalisto?
Yeah.
Samurai Del Sol just showed up on AEW last night, but it was for AAA. He tagged with Aerostar.
Big fan of Aerostar. He had an underrated run here in Impact Wrestling.
Yes. Nia Jax, Keith Lee, Karrion Kross, Oni Larkin.
Biff.
Biff Busick.
Another tag team possibility, because I just saw Ted could bring back Biff and Ted's excellent tag team.
Well, there you go. All right, 8 minutes and counting.
Yep, 8 minutes. Huge main event.
Oh, dude. I am stoked for that. And I don't even know a lot of Murder Grandpa's stuff. It's
well, I knew some. I knew some because I was watching like the Wrestle Kingdoms and all. And then you'd be like, oh, who's this older guy? And then you would hear a little bit more about his history. But obviously, it's only been over the last handful of years he's made this big impression, more so in the States.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
What are you counting up here? Oh, the number of releases?
12, 13. So it's over a dozen. It's well over a dozen.
Baker's dozen.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah. Oh yeah, Harry Smith too.
Was he officially? I don't know the status of Harry Smith. Was he ever signed?
He was so here's what happened. He was signed. They put him in a dark match, and that was it.
They signed him for a dark match.
They signed him. They put him in a dark. They had no plan. They just signed him and shelved him.
Well, that's what it sounds like with a lot of this. It was. Now, some of this was, like I said, plans through NXT, and NXT changed.
That too. But he's not a spring chicken either.
Well, that was one of the things when they changed NXT. It was pretty much if you're over a certain age, you don't fit NXT now. So you have to this main roster or bust.
I don't know how old Harry Smith Jr. is.
He's been around a while.
Yeah.
He's probably got to be getting up there. He's got to be in his at least mid-30s, if not late 30s by now.
Could be, yeah. So, all right, what time are we looking at here?
But he does have, obviously, his lineage and name that sometimes can overshadow age.
MLW can call him back. He did great in MLW.
Hey, I think Impact was interested in him. There was a time Impact was interested in Harry as well. So I wouldn't be against that because, hey, you really want to do a new version of Team Canada? Guys like Speedball Mike Bailey, Harry Smith, that would be a nice dynamic for a new Team Canada. Personal opinion.
Right. So,
Justin, I know you're saying Impact or AEW. I agree. Maybe he had a bad gig because he pretty much said, I'm done with MLW. He pulled Mance Warner, a bunch of other guys that wanted to get out of their contract. So I don't know about MLW. But every time someone says AEW, do they have the space? Because they feel like they're just going to pull at some point a WWE and have to release a bunch of people. They just don't have – they have too many people. Like, I know you can keep taping dark matches for YouTube, but are you going to hire 60 people just to work YouTube matches?
Well, and that's why you got to keep in really good contact with all of your OG people and see when their contracts are coming up. Mm-hmm. Some of them have already signed many-year extensions, like Kaz.
I believe they did. I think so. Like, I got to imagine they have a large number of that roster that's committed long-term still. I just don't know where there's space for these people other than like a flavor of the week. But are you going to sign to be on TNT maybe 1 week and then be on YouTube for 7 to 10 months?
Yeah. Yeah, I just
probably
brought Christian back. Who knows? All right, so let's run down the list real quick before we start. We got about 3 minutes. So here is the main roster, and then we'll go over NXT real quick because there's a ton of names on there.
Okay, so you're separating them by roster. Okay.
Yeah, this is from Ringside News. They finally compiled everything.
Okay.
Nia Jax, Keith Lee, Karrion Kross, Harry Smith, Maya Yim, B-Fab, Lindsay Dorado, Grand Metalik. That's the main roster. Here's NXT. Scarlett, Frankie Monet, Ember Moon, Oni Larkin. Okay, now here's a bunch of names I'm not familiar with. One of these guys I am, but I got to figure out his original ring name. So Oni Larkin, Jesse Camilla, Katrina Cortez, Jeet Rama, Trey Baxter.
Oh, that's Blake Christian.
That's Blake Christian. Crazy.
Who had a brief run at Impact. A couple matches.
Very brief, yeah. And Zeta Ramir.
Yeah, I don't know about those other ones. I might know them because they've changed names of people so many times.
What was his ring name again?
Who, Blake Christian?
Blake Christian.
Oh, and I just as a heads up, I did see at the Revolver show someone that's been on Impact recently, and you say Blake Christian, a guy I connect with him a lot is Alex Zane. Saw him there. He had a great match with Ace Austin. Definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. Nice. But I will say this: I did plead my case for Alex Zane to return to Impact Wrestling. And he seemed to be on board with it.
Nice. Well, he's all over the place. That's a great thing about him right now.
He is. Like New Japan, he's done some stuff with. He was going to get a good push in Ring of Honor, it looked like. And obviously that, through the end of the year, could still be something. But definitely, like I said, I think Zayn could be a star. I'm a big fan. Just like Mike Bailey. It's funny, my buddy Todd, I was because he's one of the guys. I was at a ZZW show in probably like 2000, I don't know, 13, 14. And it was like him versus AR Fox. And I was like, whoever signs these guys are stars. It took a while. AR Fox is still blackballed in wrestling. Like somebody,
which is ridiculous.
Luckily, he had that brief run in Lucha Underground. That was the most exposure he ever got.
Oh,
but it's just a shame that Dante Fox back then. But AR Fox still is fantastic. He should be signed by anybody.
He has his own school, doesn't he?
He does, down in Atlanta, Florida. I believe it's in Florida. I actually saw his promotion. And then obviously Mike Bailey. I was always a huge fan. He's very much like a little smaller version of Bryan Danielson in a lot of ways.
Yeah, you can tell he's short.
Yeah, he's not a big guy. He's not a big guy, but very athletic. Probably more athletic than Danielson. But he has kind of that same moveset, like a Danielson Steamboat mix, but with a little more athleticism.
Right. All right.
Yeah, we're waiting. Oh, it's starting.
It's live. The cold open showing Moose with the championship.
It was about damn time, J-Bone.
Oh, I hear you, man. It's it's finally starting to settle in. Like, ooh, wow, it's real. It's crazy because I had a conversation. I don't remember if it was on this podcast or mine. Hang on.
Now it is interesting, J-Bone, because you separating those releases. So that means Ty is probably only a 30-day non-compete, right?
30, yeah. Ty should be 30-day because they never did.
Well, let the countdown begin. Come home, Ty. I was just looking to see if she can make the November tapings. It'd be too early unless she doesn't show up at Turning Point and does the tapings.
Well,
they would air her own after.
Well, she's got her own name, so they could like announce her name, but they just couldn't show her, right?
Yeah. So they could definitely do some stuff. Yeah, that's what I thought, Dead Punk. It's in George's school, but he runs shows in like northern Florida because I was at one of them.
And exactly a month from today, December 4th, I believe, is Blizzard Brawl.
Blizzard Brawl!
So, yeah. But that's like anybody could show up there.
Anybody.
David Hero's on the phone right now, breaking his fingers.
David Hero. Hey, Hero.
We need a hero. Oh, we own the night.
We own the night, J-Bone.
We do.
Chris Bay. I'm seeing if I notice anything different. Heave, Joe Doring and company. Swingman, I believe, was centerpiece for a second. More Swingman. Yeah, like I know no one said it's official. It's gonna like be like an article and everyone's gonna make a big deal about it. Like they broke the news. But I think it's obvious now that Matt Cardona and Chelsea Green are signed to Impact Wrestling.
In some way, right.
Remember, just because Brian Myers wound up at one point just saying, oh yeah, I've been signed for months. And it never came out. Like for some reason they never announced it.
Right. Ooh, crowd's hot. Hey, there's a Justin.
Justin!
There's Justin again. Wait.
And I just got to point out, they did a much better job with the sound. Like, they've mic'd up stuff properly, and good job by Kevin and the team. Oh, the background showing up to start the show, J-Bone. Hey, W fan guy, who I saw in Nashville. Good to see you. I'm liking Macklin more and more, J-Bone.
Dude, this trench is sick.
It's a great trench coat. The Mayhem for All on the back, the Punisher logo along the front.
Oh.
It's like It's not as colorful, but very shades of like Warrior back in the day.
Dude,
The
I need a custom of this motherfucker. Seriously, this gear right here. Oh my god.
Boo, Rohit, boo.
Front of the show, boo.
Yeah. I don't think he doesn't like when I don't boo him.
So wait, is this one-on-one?
Yes.
Was this one advertised?
Wait, well, it's your background. Oh no, there's more. It's the 4-way. Or is it tag?
Oh, it's the back. Oh, duh.
Yeah.
Oh my god. See, I actually made this several days ago, so I just had a brain fart. Sorry.
I think when this was starting, I didn't know what was happening. So I'm like, oh, it's 101. Then I'm like, oh wait, it's not. And any mention, I think me and J-Bone always agree on this. I see some people saying maybe Chris Hero at some point. Would love Chris Hero in Impact Wrestling.
Oh, dude, either in
One
the
of my
locker
favorites.
room or in the ring. I would take either, honestly.
I at least would need, if he worked Impact in a backstage role, I would at least need him to do a Tommy and show up at least in one match just to work a stiff beat your ass match with somebody. Some young talent, because that's my favorite Chris Hero matches.
It has to be Hero versus Joe.
Well, all right, if you want to go for a big Haas fight, that's fantastic as well. But at least giving some like a VSK a comeuppance match. Hell, give me Joe Doring versus VSK.
Oh, that entrance freaked me out. I wasn't thinking like Decay with Taurus for some reason, all because you hear the Rosemary shriek, and it's like, wait, Rosemary's coming out? Oh no!
Well, hey, with the recent title, anything's possible these days,
right? Crazy.
Now, I gotta pay more attention. Was there there was a digital media match the other day, correct? Because that aired separate. Did they recap that on BTI? I may have missed that while I was going back and forth.
I don't think they did.
I don't think they did, which is kind of weird. I figured they would.
Well, it was like really short, but it was good.
Maybe they'll recap it on the main show then.
It was literally like a 3-minute match, which I'm not crazy about saying that, but the match was still good. So
that's for YouTube Dark.
Right.
Just seeing if who's not watching with us. I'll just let you know, but I'm looking at the Impact chat. I'm just seeing who's double dipping and who's watching, just chatting there and not with us.
I saw Terrence Sullivan in the chat over there.
Oh, if he's here too, that's fine.
Yeah. So he's that kind of double dipping's okay.
Keeping tabs.
Skylar for champ. Hell yeah, Justin. Wait, how are you in the chat and you're oh never mind.
I learned from Rick Rude, J-Bone.
He did it first.
He's my idol.
Right?
Now, I did hear the tickets for Hard to Kill go on sale next Friday, a week from tomorrow.
Yeah, nice
for
and
the
early.
Formerly known Bomb Factory, just the factory, down in Dallas, Tejas.
Now, did they tape there before?
Well, they did Hard to Kill there.
Oh, okay.
Hard to Kill Uno.
Gotcha. So 2 years ago.
Correct.
Okay.
But it sounds like, at least from what they're promoting so far, it's back to a one-off pay-per-view, which is what they've always done in Texas. Sometimes they did like the Bash at the Brewery in another town the night before, but they've never taped TV in Texas afterwards, which is kind of interesting.
It is.
So the question is going to be, they're going to have to do TV early next year, and where will that be?
Maybe they go back to the studio for winter?
They're going to have to do something by about, maybe they can get through 1 week. That's how they were able to do it last time. They taped like a match before the pay-per-view went on the air, so they could do that again and like do some filler stuff, like a best of the pay-per-view.
They could
So
they could
they can
tape during
space it a
those
week.
weeks.
They can space a week. They can get through that following Thursday, but then they need something. If not that following Thursday, the Thursday after, they need fresh tapings.
Laredo getting some pops here. Ooh, Rohit's taking care of Laredo. Holy cow. He just
And there's another
leveled
one. Do you think Laredo Kid signed J-Bone? Or just a talent lend from AAA?
It could be like per taping. It's hard to say. Like if it was long term, I think they'd say something. I'm guessing he's just like, I don't know where he's from. Is he from Mexico?
I assume he is, but I don't know. He might be residing somewhere in the States.
Because like I don't know if he was on that list of like the 50 luchadors.
I believe he was. I believe he was.
Okay, then then he might be like, I don't know how long that is. Like, is that a year-long visa? Do we got him for like a year? I don't know. So, but hey, I'm not complaining. Laredo Kid's freaking amazing.
Yeah, no, I'm in for Laredo Kid. That's one thing.
Taurus as well.
Taurus, Laredo Kid.
God.
Yeah, you know me. I got
diving, spinning.
I got more than one Taurus shirt as well.
Do you ever get any of those Masked Republic shirts he's got?
Well, yeah, the one you may have seen, the one that's just black Taurus.
Yeah.
The black shirt with a colorful version of them. That's a from the Republic.
That one's even like on Hot Topic.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I think you can get them at Amazon too. And Amazon, honestly, if you got Amazon Prime, that's the way to go, because then you get free shipping.
Mayor, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about maybe the beard coming back in some form. We'll see. I'll debate it over this weekend. So either next week you're going to see me freshly shaved, or with it coming in, like starting to see the return of the beard. We'll see.
It's no shave November, Bill.
It is. It could be coming back. We'll see. Or it might be full beard. It might be just a goatee. We'll see. I'm not sure. I'm debating right now.
I told my dad about that. He never heard of that before. I said, Dad, don't shave during November. He's like, why? And I told him, I'm like, I don't know who started it, but, it's they dive into Taurus.
Yeah, that's nice.
Christmas.
The main reason I went heavy with the beard, it was kind of a work thing. Me and the couple guys I worked with had beards. So we kind of were talking, and it's like I did like a goatee years ago briefly, but I never really grew in a full beard. So it's like, all right, I'll do that. I'll join the party. We all did it. But then I got rid of it, brought it back. So we'll see. I'm thinking about bringing it back again. It's been a while since I've had it. But now we're back in the office, so it feels like I'm able to bring, because there was there you go, big win. So you had bringing it in for the office.
I'm a little surprised.
You're surprised with Laredo Kid getting the win. Well, they go back and forth. The X Division, I think it's telling you anybody can win in the X Division right now.
I'm just, whoa, what's this? Oh, Trey Miguel.
Oh.
See, like all these changes, I'm not used to them yet. It's like, wait, when did Trey become? Oh yeah, duh.
Oh yeah, Trey Miguel was in that Revolver title match.
Oh, that was a multi-man match?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Multi-man ladder match.
Oh, Trey Miguel versus...
Yeah, I believe that's a turning point match.
Yeah.
Macklin.
Is Macklin going to force his way into this match?
Seems like that's what he's trying to do.
Ooh, counter from Trey. Look at him go. Ooh, double team. That's right. Get Macklin out of there. Double drop kick. That's how you do it. Hey, wait. There's Front Row Bill. What the? Oh, yeah.
And Justin.
Yes. So now this was what, 3 days?
Well, it was the pay-per-view and 2 nights of tapings.
Oh, 2 nights. Okay.
So they're upstairs.
I like this better. Because then at least they're out there.
Yes. I like this as well. But the consistency, we'll see if it stays. Because now Stryker's doing TV and the pay-per-view. We need consistency, though. Like, if you're going to go Josh, you're going to go Matt, just stay with one. Like, everyone knows my affinity for Josh Matthews. I like Stryker as well, but consistency is key with announcers. So,
yeah, I like it if they're up in the...
Correct. Yeah, like, obviously ringside there's always going to be something to being ringside, but being upstairs in the arena while it's going on, much better than the obvious tape after.
Caleb.
Oh, just as a heads up, everybody, I just saw in the Impact chat, $5 off the new Moose Champ T-shirt.
Ooh.
On Shop Impact. So check it out. Ace is right.
No, you didn't.
We might need a bite of. No, you didn't, Gia.
Ooh. There's that word again. Inevitable.
Wait, are we violent? By design?
Ooh. That a new mask?
It is. He always adapts with the mask. It's very similar to the mask I think you have behind you, J-Bone.
It looks like a very clean
It's like a Casey Jones hockey mask.
Yeah, it's similar. Yeah.
What a great sign. I think me and Justin are marking out because Eric Young was back in competing. We're like, yeah, you won, baby.
Now, is this one they advertised too? I didn't look at the card much.
I believe so. Or maybe not.
Or are they just coming down to address the issue?
No. There's a match. They announced at least earlier tonight.
Oh. Scary.
All right. Well, Iceman did say he was going to be back competing. We didn't know when. So they must not have announced it, but they announced it, I think, earlier in the show. I remember seeing a graphic.
Well, it is just a promo. I mean, it might turn into a match, but for now, it looks like it's just a promo. Oh, wrong decision.
What are we drinking tonight, J-Bone?
Oh, it's a little bit of caffeinated water.
Oh.
Tastes like Tang.
Dang.
6 months.
J-Bone. Question.
Sure.
Compadre. Do we normally stream this as well on the Twitch, or to give you an issue?
I set it up for Twitch.
It's not running on Twitch, and it doesn't say an error. Because someone just tagged me on Twitter. Want me to add it real quick, or do you want to jump on that? For some reason, it's not there. Obviously, I missed it. I guess I just was thinking nobody was watching on Twitch.
Yeah, weird. No, I said it. Hang on. Let me.
Yeah, because it doesn't usually says an error, but for some reason it doesn't say anything. It just doesn't say anything. Period.
Yeah, like I set it up for the review.
Yeah, maybe just the check. The check was off. Who knows?
Weird. I mean, you can add it if you want.
Yeah, I'll throw it on there.
Go ahead. We got a ways to go.
It's early enough. I noticed it.
Who is this guy? Wait, is that Frankie Kazarian from 20 years ago? Wait, is that Bo Dallas? No, I was kidding.
Zap Bo Dallas. Settle down, J-Bone.
Looks like Bo Dallas from about 10 years ago.
Are we doing sports still on Twitch, or are we doing talk shows?
It's sports.
Okay. Beautiful. See if it takes that without renaming it. I think we're live there too. Team Twitch.
Jay who?
Jay Vidal? As in Vidal Sassoon?
Oh, he's a hometown boy.
I love the hometown pop.
Oh, that smile couldn't get any bigger.
Oh, the sickness.
Disease. It's called a boot to the face.
A boot to the face. Oh, there's
T.
TVs right there.
Hughes.
You ask, you shall receive. Sorry, I didn't see it for about a half hour.
Yeah, I thought I set it up for Twitch. I am sorry. I was multitasking today, taking care of doctor's appointments and everything. And goodbye, Jay. Oh, you mean the wrestler? I'm like,
well, watch. Eric Young might be coming for you next, J-Bone. They're all saying goodbye, Jay. Get control, Spencer. Get control. Credit to the Vegas fans, man. They know their guys, man.
Oh, they do. That
Assume future stars of
especially
wrestling.
if it's like
FSW.
FSW. Yeah. Probably someone that came recommended from Bay, because I think Bay still runs Vegas.
Yeah, definitely. Mayor, he's a Future Stars of Wrestling guy. I have seen him when I went out there to Future Stars. He may have worked an Explosion match at some point, or he may have been at the GCW show I was at there, but I have seen him as well doing that.
Dragon Storm, you can talk about it in the chat with everyone. We're not going to talk about it live while this is going on. Mm-hmm. We'll bring it up more at the top of the show when we do the review, and we'll go over the list again and discuss it a little. Yeah.
Just stay tuned for little J-Bones fake wrestling news.
Not so fake.
But not fake. But real.
Not the
fake wrestling.
Oh, knock, knock. Who's there?
Who's there? Oh. It's the inspiration. Locker room talk on the road. Where's the rubber tree plant?
Lock them out. Quick, hide in the bathtub.
Trying to remember that. Is that Sam's Town's wallpaper?
Does that hotel look familiar, Bill?
Looks a little familiar.
Obviously inspired from Hogan Ultimate Warrior. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, the mirror. Yeah. Not bad.
Turning point.
Turning point.
Terrifying. That was fun.
That was. And just another little kudos, little feedback from On the Road. Was talking to Jessica Havoc. And she was mentioning the inspiration and how great they are to work with, and obviously how they had to keep mum because they were supposed to be in Impact quite a while ago,
right?
But due to issues, they were not there during the break.
Who are you gonna call?
Oh, their bridesmaids.
In the fridge. Hide in the fridge.
Gia given some good intel.
Yeah. Like she's been there. She knows. Stay away from dark areas. and stay away from the Good Brothers.
Oh, someone said throw him up. Throw him up, J-Bone.
Boo! 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 Look at that, swinging it like it ain't no thing.
That's Lieutenant Dangley right there.
Oh, he's got the biggest dangly in the room. And it's called a belt.
Always love what Carl's like, no, stop that. Stop doing that. You can't do that.
I don't know what's worse, him swinging it or Sam Beale used to be doing the you know?
Are you saying it's equivalent to the sniff?
Well, if you think about it, I really don't know which one's worse. So this is a non-title match, right?
I believe it is a non-title match. You are correct, sir.
Oh, he's gonna load up the gun. Look out!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I like how I like the selling by the big LG as he ducks the machine gun.
That, sir, in the biz is what we like to call charisma.
Yes, and Mayor, they did change the name of the building. They dropped the bomb from Factory. It's now just the Factory at the factory at that part of town, whatever it's called.
Oh, they took the. Oh, okay.
They took the name out.
So yeah, there was some confusion over that. Apparently, look at Juice. He is something.
He is. He's charisma, man.
Like I like Finley, but there's something about Juice. Dude, I want that hat. I heard something about his contract coming up soon with New Japan. Oh. I can't imagine he wouldn't sign again unless they don't want to re-sign him. I'd be shocked.
Yeah.
So I think he's like amazing for the Strong brand, the US portion. Not saying he can't go back to Japan, but if they're trying to build that, that's the people you want to build that on. Catching up on my notes here. I'm still back in the locker room talk. Shit.
Locker room talk.
Your Juice, show him what your daddy taught you.
Looking at the rest of what they had coming up at the factory down in Texas, not close enough to the show, but November 7th, this weekend, the Toadies are at that venue. Toadies.
Oh, Toadies. Classic alternative band.
One of the great songs of the alternative era they put out. Possum Kingdom. Great track.
I'd have to refresh my memory on that one. I think I know a couple of their tunes.
Oh, you'll know you would know this song.
Oh, Mayor says February J-Bone Juice Robinson's contract is up. Okay. Yeah, I mean,
it's good talent. Good talent.
He is. I mean, I've been very impressed with him and Finley in Impact Wrestling. They have absolutely been a tremendous addition to
I,
the
yeah,
tag
I think
division.
they should give them even more mic time because it's something like the live audience gets a lot more of Juice and Finley than the TV audience does. The interaction.
Yeah, and it'd be great exposure. It would help them grow even more. Because I mean, they get some time in New Japan, but where they get a little bit after the match, and that's it.
Yeah, not much. That's obviously not a big promo company. TU's, if they're going to do post hard to kill tapings at Gillies or another place in Dallas, I hope they announce it very, very shortly because people are, I think, already making trip plans. So I wouldn't just depend on a local audience for tapings if you're going to announce it late. So I tend to think no, but I don't know.
Yeah.
They have not done it before.
Man, Gallows' goatee game is strong here.
Well, it's not really a goatee. He has a real long beard that he just ties up.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, but it makes the goatee. That's long, man. That's a
is.
full like before COVID, he was growing that bad boy.
It is. I mean, that is long enough to rival what Scott Ian and others have.
Yeah, I think I'm the opposite of most fans when you talk about pay-per-views and TV tapings, because a lot of the people just they just want the pay-per-view. I want it to be, as they say, the juice worth the squeeze. The more they're doing out there, the more shows, the more likely I am to make a trip. The more I can get out of it. So sure. I would also be thrilled if there was TV, like 1 3-hour pay-per-view. That's a big investment for 1 3-hour pay-per-view. If you're doing a Impact Plus special the night before, okay, a little more interesting. If you're doing TV, excellent.
Get some signings, do some some interaction.
Yeah, a beautiful thing, J-Bo.
That's how you do that. I mean,
yeah.
I'll say that Impact was very good at that before. They need to go back to that.
Yeah, no, and I'll give huge credit again to Revolver, Sammy show. I think my front row ticket, I'll double check, but maybe was like, I don't know, $50. But the meet and greet was like 20 something bucks. And everybody that was there, like at a table, you could get their signature on a poster they gave you for that price. That was cool.
Oh, so you got a poster with all the autographs.
Correct.
That's good.
But you go by and get the autographs yourself, so you're doing the meet and greeting.
That's nice.
Now, even got Sue Young.
Did you also have to pay for like extra photo ops, or
if you wanted those, probably yes. I did not because I'm not a huge photo guy, but that'd be my assumption.
Dude, I would have loved, Prego or not, I would have had to have Sue Young. Sue Young is still.
Well, Justin, if you go to the Discord, anybody, he got the picture. I think he posted it with Sue and the Undead Brides in Vegas.
Oh, I might have seen it. I forget. He posted a few of them. There we go. Tagging the juice. Uh-oh. Oh, Carl Anderson.
Oh, no. You want maybe, Justin, you didn't because you left. That was the last night of tapings. So, Justin, I'm probably wrong. And I wanted to, I would have wanted to do that, but that was the last night of tapings, and I was beat after the taping, so I was still staying on East Coast time. So I pretty much called it a night after that. Although I've already said I got to do different next time because I got to get, I owe David Penzer a drink. So I know where he's drinking. So I'll make sure to find David Penzer and get him that drink.
There you go. So did you do that?
Well, not last time because I stayed on East Coast time. And so I pretty much went from the tapings, maybe grabbed a quick bite and went to bed every night.
Oh, this match was thrown out. Bullet Club interfered.
Yeah. Chris Bay. See, and that's the thing. I know some fans were kind of divided on this. Give me more Bullet Club, Finjuice in the tag division. Like everyone's so worried about the tag division. But these guys are here so much, they feel like they're at least part-time Impact wrestlers.
As long as Bay is Bullet Club,
Yeah.
you're going to have like this rotating cast, and it's not a bad thing.
No, and obviously I think everyone knows how much I like El Phantasmo. The more El Phantasmo is involved, the better by me.
Hell yeah. Can we please get some Bullet Club belt? Look at this. Look at this. The belts dangling them all
they're
over.
dangling them.
That is great. Thank you, Mayor. Appreciate that. Much love, brother.
Oh.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah. I got the message from my son today because I asked him because I knew he's in band. They got football playoffs and stuff coming up tomorrow. Again, I'm not sure how far they were, but that I found out this is the last home game of the playoffs before, if they win, then they go to state and they go to the Capitol.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, this is big for Franklin because this is where they were last year. The pandemic hit and everything went to shit. Oh, Johnny Swinger. Vanna.
There's they brought the painting, J-Bone. They brought it to Vegas.
That is amazing. See, they listen to this show. They're realizing how much it's worth.
I want that behind me.
I want that painting behind you too, Bill.
Team Swingers Palace for life.
Hell yeah.
That was an awesome commercial for Hard to Kill. All the injuries, very good. There we go. I just asked for a promo and I'm getting it.
That was quick, hey, Bill? Oh, here we go. Scott D'Amore.
There'll be a winner.
Finjuice happy with that. Scott D'Amore making it happen.
Oh, it's all about me. It's interesting that Tennille's music is the Total Influence music.
Yes.
That they went solo with Madison throughout this. Never the Killer Queen music. The locker
Oh.
room leader.
This should be very good.
Yes. It's been a while, J-Bone. Oh my goodness, the scumbag sent a message.
What?
Best response ever. I paused Biodome for this. He's watching us. The scumbag's in the chat, I think.
He paused what?
Biodome. A Pauly Shore classic for this.
Well, thank you.
And
Not so scumbag.
I believe Kylie Minogue is in that film, if my memory serves me right.
It's been a couple decades since I've seen that movie.
Stephen Baldwin. You. The Baldwin you don't want any part of?
He's the most respected one.
Is he? It's all about Billy Baldwin. Come on.
Oh, God. Oh, it's all about Daniel.
Daniel Baldwin. There you go.
I feel bad for Alex, though. He's going through some shit right now.
It is. That's the thing. You don't even hear about like the stuff from The Crow and all, like who the people were involved. Like, because obviously it wasn't a major name. It was just like a guy on set. But that
it was a major person, like production wise. It was like
oh yeah. No, but obviously in The Crow, Brandon Lee was killed.
Oh, that
in a similar thing, but you never hear about who actually shot Brandon Lee.
No, you know what? That's right. You don't.
You just know it happened. Yeah.
Right. Well, that's the thing, is there was like a dozen people firing at that time. How do you know? All right, back to the match. Here we go. Mickie James, Madison Rayne.
Mickie James, baby.
What year is this?
What year is this? Well, Bram always said it's 2006, right? I believe what Bram tells me.
Oh, Caleb getting feisty out there.
I don't know what that means. Could that mean that he's watching? Could we actually see the scumbag? Could he be on the review at some point tonight? I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. You never know.
I'd love to see it. I miss him. I really do.
You missed the kid.
I do. Last time I talked to him, he was doing okay.
Doing okay?
Yeah. Like life was sucking, but work was great. So,
okay. We usually talk about Boston Market, me and the scumbag.
Right.
Whenever they got BOGOs. Well, we never did our infamous show. We were going to do the TNI mukbang.
Oh, never happened. It was supposed to be a big Twitch thing, right?
I believe so. Team Twitch.
Team Twitch. Oh. Is that Kyle? Kyle, get in here. Give him the invite.
I think he went back to Biodome.
That son of a bitch.
Wait, might be able to hear it in the background. Let's see.
I'm just throwing it out there. You never know.
Oh, that video is hilarious. It's a little bit of Biodome and a little bit of us.
Yeah, he's mixing it.
That's crazy.
Who would thought us and Biodome go together so well? But I definitely recommend Biodome if you haven't seen it. It's a good early 90s Pauly Shore vehicle. It's there with Son-in-Law, but without Tiffany Amber Thiessen. See, if Trent was here, he'd be going all over that comment. But J-Bone might as well be. It's like, what am I talking about?
Hardcore nothing? Is that what they're saying?
Hardcore nothing.
Oh my God. All the messages.
Bonus, baby. That's what I said, man. Kylie Minogue does not age.
The Major Pod Network is premiering their interview with the Kiss Demon, Dale Torborg, right now. All right, so I'm going to leave you to this. I'm going to go watch it. I'm kidding.
All right, see it. I understand. Wait a second. Does that mean can we book Dale Torborg? Can we get Dale?
I think we can.
I would love Dale on the show. I think that'd be awesome. It would only be better if we got Dale and Johnny Swinger at the same time.
Oh, you'd have to. But they would have to be like together in a good place so that you could actually talk to both of them, because our track record with Swinger's not very good, unfortunately.
Now, did you hear that? Is that going to be on your news, J-Bone, that Trent's debuting on Raw Monday? He got too big for the show, and now he's going to be up north?
It's, well, there's this, they let go of over a dozen people. There's room for more now,
They had to clear the budget for Trent. He needs it.
He doesn't come cheap, He's
we're the cheap talent.
I mean, why do you think I fired him? He was taking all the Patreon money. Jiminy Christmas, I'm like, you're barely on a show a week, get out of here. No, I'm kidding.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. No, but that picture of the guy that he was talking about, it's eerily similar. You put some paint on Trent and it's the guy. Here we go. 1, 2, no, Madison.
Oh, so you settled down, Madison. That's Gail Kim. Not a Gail Kim.
Can't believe it. I still got to get used to these shirts.
Come on. These shirts? What shirts?
These new ref shirts.
Oh. Well, it got the endorsement, shirts. I believe. Daniel said it was him and Brian Hebner that designed them.
They designed them, yep. No, they're cool. They're cool. They're different.
They're more like a soccer or a football.
That's right. Jersey. Yeah. You mentioned the football. Yeah. So if anybody's a football fan, look at that. The action's right out there in front of you, Bill. Whoa. You just throw a... He wants to slap the cheeks. What the... Caleb, settle down. This ain't the Attitude Era anymore. Oh, she just threw...
Get him, Mickey. Oh, wow! I love how he did the flare on the freaking steps.
He just totally destroyed himself on there. That was great.
You rarely see someone take that kind of bump on steps.
He threw his. I was trying to think of the proper name. His satchel. Whoa!
Oh!
Wow! Good win. That was fun. It was kind of quick, but it was fun.
Trent would love that. That was a little reminiscent of the pie in the sky.
There we go.
Who was backstage at some point during these tapings? Tracy Brooks.
That's right.
Hopefully she shows up in some type of backstage segment, because it seems like such a waste to have her there and not see her on TV.
Right? What? Wait, does that mean Kaz was there too, or was she just there for like the knockouts stuff?
Maybe. I don't know, Jim. You act like I was there, like I would know these things. I know nothing.
Well, you're not backstage.
What
Well,
happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, Jay.
You might have been. You might have been backstage. We just don't know.
If I was backstage, I don't remember, but who knows?
Wait, what? Oh, Mercedes Martinez.
Oh.
Now she won the cup, right?
She won the Knockouts Knockdown.
And she's on the roster now, from what I'm gathering. Now, why doesn't she have the...
Well, she did get like a trophy, but I don't consider it. It's not like the cash-in one.
Oh, see, now I thought it was.
T. Hughes, that is correct. I believe both Kaz and Daniels were on the cruise, I believe.
Oh, that's right.
Very
I didn't hear
strange
much.
that there was a cruise. They did a taping in Orlando, and then they
there
had
was
talent
this.
at Bound for Glory.
Yeesh.
Stretching themselves a little thin.
I don't think I've ever seen her cut a promo before. Oh, I'm not here to praise you. Oh, here we go. Oh, yes. I'm excited about that.
Heard import. I got my ticket.
How much were Turning Point tickets?
See, I bought the whole package, so
Ah,
I'm not sure exactly. But like the whole package was, I think, titanium for everything was, I guess, close to $200.
that's really not bad.
Which you're talking pay-per-view, 2 days of TV, front row, bowling. That's a bargain. Loving all the backstage segments with the inspiration.
Oh, God, she's full of blood. I guess that's a yes.
Yeah, do you believe in ghosts?
So, if they start saying that they're not afraid of ghosts, you're lying. You're lying.
Maybe they're Ghostbusters. They ain't afraid of no ghost. Oh, they only do that down south, the Ghostbusters gimmick, right, J-Bone? Hardcore country.
Ooh,
Impact Plus.
look at this team.
They're all tall.
They're all very tough.
Tall, tough. ZNA.
CNA.
ZNA.
You guys don't have a chance.
You guys don't.
We're on the same page. No, you're not.
That's 2 former world champions, J-Bone.
I know, but they're all big emotional messes right now after the pay-per-view. So, no, there's absolutely no way in hell.
Messes.
No way in hell.
J-Bone keeping it real right now.
I'm biased. I want to see some murder grandpa murder some people. There's Mr. Hollywood.
Half hour left.
Mr. Hollywood, Madman Fulton.
Love Mr. Hollywood.
Did you hear my news that I was talking about last night?
I think I did hear some of your news there, J-Bone.
I'll bring it up again.
All right.
I'll bring it up on the news when we're done talking about the releases.
Now, I think Mayor can't find me, but I may just be in a different spot, Mayor. So you got to look a little closer. 10 a.m. Eastern.
Someone's not in the front row. What's he talking about?
I think he said I wasn't in the front row. I might not be in the same spot, but I think I'm in the front row somewhere. You just got to look.
I thought I saw Justin like in the same spot.
No, I think this was the last day of tapings, this match. The one that Justin wasn't at.
Oh, I thought I just saw him. Oh, there's cameraman over there I can't see. Oh, there's Bill right there. You just walked past you. So you're on the other side. Okay.
I'm on the other side there.
Right in the middle of the crowd there. Oh, this should be interesting.
Will he be able to get an IP Chris Sabin t-shirt? It's all the rage. Gia can't have one.
She can steal aces.
How would she have access to such things, J-Bone? Come on, man.
Well, I hear things.
You hear things.
I hear things.
Sabin, one of the best.
Yes.
And can we talk about the, I think, huge improvement from Madman Fulton as of late? In all aspects. In ring.
He has been. He needs
character.
more. He needs more moments like this. Is he
does.
Twisting his hair?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Come on, Toll. The hair.
It's like a separate limb with Fulton. Whoa.
That's his being.
Oh, he caught him. Wait, what was that? Oh, Bill, do you know that's the hardest part of the ring?
Oh, it's the hardest part of the ring, Chip, there's no doubt. If someone tells you there's another part of the ring that's harder, they're wrong. He beat Chris Sabin. He's great at his t-shirts. I banged your wife. I beat Chris Sabin.
It's been a while.
I wonder if he has the date on the back of the shirt. I beat Chris Sabin. October 27th.
Right. He also has to have the words on their main event somewhere. Just drops them. Oh, crossbody. Oh, thought it looked like more of a crossbody, but. Uh-oh, D'Lo. What do you got to say about that?
Wow.
Oh, he's just trying to chop down the tree, and the
Tree's tall.
dude, Batman's like a redwood, man. You just walk up to the redwood, ain't nothing gonna happen to that redwood.
Do we get any confirmations, J-Bone? Since we're about a half hour away from the review show, who might be there or may not be there?
Oh, you mean who's joining us?
Yeah, do we have any
Not a clue.
confirmations?
I don't think there's any so far.
A lot of chatter in there, but I don't see anyone actually say they're showing up.
I have not looked at Facebook since we went live.
Okay.
I should, while this is going on, I don't want to miss any of this. Oh, huge Enziguri. No, 2 count. Is Ace Austin going to blind the eyes of the ref with his brand new I Beat Chris Sabin t-shirt?
Oh. Bonus Baby's asking, when they say that's the hardest part of the ring, are they referring to the whole apron or just that spot? The whole apron. The whole side of the ring. They're all the hardest part. It's all the hardest part of the ring.
It's steel with a little bit of cloth on it.
Yeah, because you got to remember the planks or the boards are the rest of the ring, but on there, that's where they're laid on there. The hardest part.
Oh, if he didn't put his full weight on that. If he put his full weight on there, he would have beat him there. I'm not going to say the inexperience of Fulton, but maybe. Whoa, counter from Sabin. Oh, jeez.
Motor City. Have you noticed they've been using this sometimes cam on the side as Sabin wins? Upset City.
Whoa, and he's running for the hills. Wow.
Rebel, please stick around for the review. We did talk about it early on, but we'll definitely discuss it more at the beginning of the review show, in the news section about the releases, because obviously there is some Impact connections there, but we will get into that a little bit more later. Wow. But I think we can at least say Taya. I think everybody's on the same page with Taya. Oh, look at Mayor. I don't know if he's told us this before. Used to put up and break down the ring many times before. So he knows all about the hardest part of the ring. Sam's Town.
There we go. Laredo Kid, Trey Miguel.
Big push for Turning Point. I'm liking this. Oh, digital media title this Tuesday.
There we go.
It's the Skylar Squad. Are you ready?
Number 1 contenders match. Amazing. Wow. What a loaded week next week.
Loaded, Jay.
All right, while this entrance is going on, quick get the invite. To our comrades. I usually have Facebook open this whole time, and
Facebook.
Well, I just do it for any last minute.
Yeah, no, I got you. Ah, thank you. Thank you very much, Rebel. Usually just listens to the podcast. Love the job the guys you do here at TNI. Well, we appreciate it. And thanks for joining us in the video format for once. And we didn't scare him away, J-Bone.
Quick commercial break.
Never know, T. Hughes. She could even just go, who knows, she could go AAA route if she wants. But I hope she comes back to Impact. That would make for some interesting storylines. Stuff with Rosemary again, obviously. Be very interesting. Because Ty is up there. Speaking of Patreon, Ty is the only Patreon I ever joined.
Wow.
TNI also has a Patreon.
Yes, we do. We have an amazing audience.
We do. But Ty made it too interesting to like it was like you couldn't beat the offer. It was like you joined, you got like an autographed photo and all that. It was like I had to do. A lot of these people are very good at their merch. They're good salespeople. Bell's Boy, all right. Hey, Mia, the former Jade, Keith Lee. Oh, I wouldn't say no to either.
Here we go. Did they skip Morrissey's entrance?
Ooh. You're right, because we got Moose coming out. Is he in the ring? Did they show him at all? Let me see.
I don't know.
Or does he come out third?
There.
He might come out third. I don't know.
Because then we got the baby faces. I mean, we're going to like 15 more minutes of entrances here. Jiminy Christmas.
Jiminy Christmas.
I think I just saw him. Yeah, he's already out there. So they skipped Morrissey. How do you?
Because that was during the commercial break.
I know. How dare they?
Well, one's the champion and one's the guy they're promoting this whole episode around.
But one's a future world champion.
Well, hey, who was the first one to say that, J-Bone?
Oh, that's right. It was you. Yeah. Just don't say that in front of Moose. Now, how many people do you think are actually excited about Minoru Suzuki? Like I'm a
good amount.
Really? Okay.
Now, you're saying at that live crowd or the Impact audience watching right now, tonight?
Like I think there's like a bunch of different people that are watching now that just have no clue who he is.
There's going to be some. The casuals, the more casual fan, for sure. Like, you have to watch a New Japan. Maybe you saw him in a GCW. If not, you really want to know who he is. Or if you did watch recent AEW where he showed up. But they probably had that same reaction. Who is this? Now they know just because I saw him on AEW, which would be
but like now that crowd
way of promoting it.
The AEW crowd went ballistic when he showed up. At least I think they did. I forget. I know the announcers did. The look on Moxie's face.
No, they sold it. They sold it great, which is what you want.
How much time we got? 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know how much time is actually left in the show because this one ends a little early. Ooh, is that new headgear for Josh?
Is it? Maybe. No, I think he's had that. He might not have been wearing the red recently. A lot of talent in that ring right now.
Oh, ridiculous amount. Dude, Morrissey is just...
He hovers over everyone.
He does, man.
You can't teach that, J-Bone.
You can. Like, he makes Moose look small. It's ridiculous.
Oh, bring it, Grandpa. Murder, Grandpa.
Dude, Josh is like, all right, here we go.
T. Hughes, I watch a lot of Ziggy stuff, but I've just been so busy with the shows and the traveling. I don't know if I saw that one, but if there's anything interesting that came from it, please let us know. because he does a lot of Twitch streams. Ziggy, he's active, which is great to see.
And he put out a vlog from.
Oh yeah,
right
that's
I just read the thing. Did
you see it, J-Bone?
It's in my watch, like, so it's in my to-do list.
Okay, I'll have to check that out as well. He's a machine though. He did a 24-hour stream, like a while back, like a legitimate. He was there the whole time. Like, kudos, my man. Mayor asking, Suzuki or Lesnar, baddest MFer in the business?
See, I'd have to say Lesnar just because I haven't seen a lot of Suzuki stuff. It's not
Suzuki's a badass.
I can't fairly answer it actually.
For a professional wrestler.
Yeah, there you
go. He's about as badass, like if you want to say like Haku might be the King Haku of like badasses. Smith. Yeah. Like he's in that territory, but like Brock Lesnar is a legitimate tough guy. Like he's an ass kicker. He's an ultimate fighter.
Oh yeah.
And Trent's here, and he says Lesnar, and that's the thing. Like I'd love to say otherwise, but I think toughest guys in the business, Brock Lesnar's near. If he's not the top of the list, he's near. There's no doubt. He probably is the top of the list.
Trent, you got to join us tonight, dude. We got a lot to talk about, man.
There's news. Even the scumbag still might be watching us and Paulie Shore. I don't know. And we're at least in the conversation with Paulie Shore. It's a win.
I'm questioning his ability to multitask, though.
Oh, he can do it.
Like, how long could he really go back and forth like that?
Just watching a little of the Weasel. There you go. Very good, J-Bone. You know your Paulie Shore.
I've perfected that throughout the years. The Weasel.
The Weasel.
Here we go. Cardona and Moose. This is one I want to see someday.
There you go.
Oh, he does? I didn't know that. Oh my
got a lot of history.
God, what is he putting him in?
Oh no, he's not always ready.
Oh, and he got pounced. Oh,
no, T. Hughes. Was that a typo or did he write that on purpose?
That was a typo. It's kind of funny, but it wouldn't be funny if you like sent that to Lesnar as a typo.
You might find out what happened.
Do I think this is my favorite new
pop? What flavor is it?
Apple pie.
You were talking about that the other night. I heard you're like as soon as you put that in your mouth, you were like your mind was blown, J-Bone.
Oh my God. It's like sucking on an apple pie.
It's like warm apple pie, J-Bone. Nothing better than warm apple pie.
I feel so dirty. Trent, I'm serious. You better get your ass in here.
If not, we'll just talk about warm apple pie all night.
Trent, no, legit, Trent. I hope you're feeling better because he couldn't make my show last night because he was feeling like shit.
No, we don't like that. We want everyone to feel good.
Yeah, I hope he's feeling better.
Especially shout out to some of the crew with families got going through stuff right now. A couple other listeners going through some stuff right now. We wish everybody the best if they're watching this live or later.
We haven't heard from Lakers in a day.
He's been on the Discord. I think he threw some comments in earlier today.
Was it? Okay. I didn't think he was in there today. I knew he was like a day or two ago. And
you know what? I'm all off on things. They may have been new to me. So I thought it was more recent, but it may not have been.
Some of our crew was asking him how he was doing between Wednesday and Thursdays. Still feeling crappy, a little better though, but with warm apple pie talk, I don't know if I want to join. Oh, come on. Our whole crew is like warm apple pie, man. What's
It's
better?
warm apple pie for the soul.
Right? It's like chicken soup, only
Yeah,
worse.
could write a better book than that. Chicken soup for the soul. Apple pie for the soul. Apple pie and TNI in the
What's
sky.
what's more American, right? TNI,
Oh,
apple pie,
well, you know what's more American?
pie in the sky.
Great reference to the movie. Well, I don't know if it happened in the book, but in the movie, Thank You for Smoking, the guy gets apple pie with a slice of American cheese on it. And they're like, why are you doing that to your apple pie? He's like, it's American.
Oh, Trent might be up for an after dark.
Ooh, after dark, man.
Here we go. Morrissey. Or no, wait, who's in? Moose? Cardona? It's all confusing now.
Come on, Hebner.
Hebner.
Poor T. Hughes. That Twitch autocorrect's getting him.
When Matt Cardona's like kind of down and out, his voice starts squeaking. He sounds like Swinger.
Although he didn't do it in Vegas. In Nashville, he was doing the yeah after he was hitting his moves. I was starting to really like the yeah. I tried when he was coming out. I was like, yeah, but he did it once.
Wait, who did it once?
Morrissey.
Oh.
That became his thing in Nashville.
Oh.
It was just like for like one set of like the one day tapings. He was just yeah, and after every move, it was fantastic.
Eddie cheats. What?
Never.
Oh, code breaker. He fell down, period. But he's so big, he like rolled out and stood up.
Have we renamed all chin breakers now code breakers, J-Bone?
Oh, I thought it was a code breaker. If it was more of a chin breaker, I missed it.
All right, maybe it was. I don't know. I'd have to look at the tape.
Oh, is he gonna triple suplex? No, he's not. Counter. I think he just tagged Morrissey. Yep, there we go. Tag. Oh my God! He just picked up Morrissey like it was like nothing.
That's strong right there.
It is. Jeez Louise.
That's the strong stuff. Have you noticed that cam from time to time? Like random like side footage that almost looks like it's from a phone? Or like a very small camera.
Or like it's moving a little.
Yeah, like it's like from like someone's like phone cam or something from time to time. It's I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I have to pay more attention to this. See what might be going on there.
Could be some slightly inexperienced.
Like there's that. Like there it is again. It's like a random. I'm just wondering. I'm trying to remember if during this match there was maybe a guy that looked like a photographer filming, like not your typical ringside camera equipment.
Was there a guy in a mask that was hiding is going to get revealed? One of those?
Heath Part 2. As you can definitely tell, the quality's not there. So it'd be one thing if you use it occasionally. I think they're using a little much, so I think it might be a fill-in cam.
Hebner's losing control. It's the wild, wild west. Scott
In the Wild,
D'Amore
Wild
needs
West.
to throw
Wild
in
West.
something. Oh.
That's our champion right there. You don't need the belt, but
he just damn near broke his jaw.
Oh, no.
Oh my God.
Josh.
Holy shit, Cardona went flying.
Oh.
Oh! Eddie Edwards. Oh, God, Eddie Edwards just died in the middle of the ring.
Oh. Oh.
Jeez Louise.
Like a bobblehead. Wait,
One
you
of
can't
those-
say that comment without me doing something here.
One of the most devastating boots in the business, Morrissey. Yep, there's the bobblehead. Oh, my God. He just killed him. 1, 2, 3.
Morrissey. So good. So good.
Future world champ.
Damn straight.
Interesting that he's like the only one left in the ring. Oh, wait, here comes. Okay, I saw the shoes. I saw Suzuki's shoes walking up there.
Those Tims
Yeah.
are clean right now.
That freaking bomb.
Can these guys get along even in victory? They can.
Wild. Wild, wild, wild.
So we're a little bit ahead of the Impact on Access TV stream.
We
So
are.
sorry if we spoiled it for you, but that's what
Yeah.
you get for coming in here.
Yeah, it is what it is. So that is Impact Wrestling for tonight. I actually want to wrap this up real quick and give myself a little extra breathing time. We'll be live shortly after the top of the hour. Hopefully get a few more faces in here. I just sent them the
We'll see.
review. Hopefully. Cross
We
my
know
fingers.
nothing.
Right. But yeah, we will talk about the news a little more. I'll have some different news for everyone.
Will we talk about
And-
Biodome?
No.
Oh,
No. Only if they're going to make a remake. I'm kidding. That'd be garbage. Son of Biodome. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if there's some crap like that out there because we know how crappy Hollywood can get. Yeah, we'll be live in about 10 minutes. Thank you, Bill, for joining me.
No problem,
And
J-Bo.
we'll see you for the review and all the latest insane news from the day. And oh God, don't he did it. He did it. He did it. Oh God.
Gotta do. There you go. Biodome watching the treehouse. For
Right.
Patreon, maybe.
There we go. We'll make it happen. Even I feel bad I didn't get Lost Boys out there, but I'll do that eventually sometime. All right. We will see you guys in a few minutes. Get yourself a snack. Go stretch. We'll be back and talk about everything from tonight. See you in a few.